This is your friendly neighborhood ex-Muslim. A Muslim by the name of Wasim on Twitter showed in 2 tweets just how one-sided Muslims can be. He demanded ex-Muslims condemn the heinous murder of 3 Muslims committed by an ex-Muslim, yet when he was asked to condemn the killing of apostates, he was silent. The irony of ironies is that Muslims are some of the first people to cry Islamophobia when Islam is criticized. We surely can criticize Islam, but we shouldn't fall into bigotry. Subscribers of mine know that we need to be fair with our criticism of Islam. Criticize it for its actual positions and not strawman it, and not unfairly demonize Muslims. This is something I've shouted from the top of buildings. My friend Sohail Ahmed, who goes by the moniker Reason on Faith, on his blog says, I don't support anti-Muslim bigotry and neither should you. Mohammed Syed, the president of Ex-Muslims of North America, tweeted, worrying about anti-Muslim sentiment and bigotry is perfectly legit. Conflating that and being against an idea, Islam, is a whole different issue. Sarah Haider, the co-founder of Ex-Muslims of North America, said, I criticize Islam, but I am disgusted by and will stand against anti-Muslim bigotry. If you care about a fair and thriving society, you should know and respect the difference. Miriam Namazi, co-founder of the Council of Ex-Muslims of Britain, tweeted, opposing anti-Muslim bigotry doesn't make us apologists. We oppose religion/religious right, not ordinary believers. So let me ask you, Wasim, would it be fair when an Islamic terrorist blows up a building that we demand that Muslims need to be responsible for it and condemn it, especially when we already know their position? Of course not. When Wasim tweets, why hasn't a single ex-Muslim big name on Twitter condemned this yet? Terrorists? Terrorists? We are terrorists? You think what he's saying here is bad? Just wait, it gets worse. I want every murtad here to condemn what the fellow murtad terrorist did. One of his victims was a Muslim father of young children. Just to be clear, the killer he is referring to, Hasib, is probably not a terrorist because there's no known motive for why he did this. The sheriff's office does not believe it was a hate crime. He walked into an Afghan supermarket and killed 3 people and then himself. The investigation is still ongoing, but so far, no ex-Muslim terrorist group has claimed credit for this. Wait, there are no ex-Muslim terrorist groups. What he did was heinous, but it doesn't appear to be terrorism. So he wants every single murtad, again, the use of a slur towards ex-Muslims, to condemn what this man did. Isn't that a WTF moment? Why would we need to condemn what he did? As Apostate Prophet tweeted, a bad ex-Muslim doesn't represent all ex-Muslims. A good ex-Muslim doesn't represent all ex-Muslims either. No one does, because we are not supposed to be similar or the same. All we have in common is that we left a very stupid and repulsive religion behind. That's it. We don't have a religion in common, a holy book, a prophet, anything. So why are we responsible? Why accuse us of this? Then Wasim says, what about the actual murders happening by murtads, Samir? Why are you all so hesitant to call that out? Last year, the murtad who killed his entire family and shared the whole thing on Discord. And now this dog that killed so many innocents, including the father of a young child. Should we ask every single Muslim to be guilty and condemn every single terrorist attack done by fellow Muslims? How many times has an ex-Muslim gone and killed Muslims? As far as I know, just a few times. But then again, even though I have a track record of speaking against anti-Muslim bigotry, and even he admitted in another tweet, Abdullah goes out of his way to make sure his followers don't demonize all Muslims, I didn't have any problem condemning this. I tweeted, oh, you want me to condemn them? Absolutely. It is completely and utterly wrong to murder someone for simply belonging to a faith group or having a specific sexual orientation. I condemn what those individuals did. That wasn't so hard. Now, can you do the same regarding apostasy laws? Silence. 7 hours later, I tweeted, Wasim, are you going to condemn the murder of apostates? Still waiting. Don't prove me right. And then I got a response. Omar tweeted, nope, Sharia is Sharia. We don't live in a Muslim country, so why is this even being discussed? Wasim tweeted, Samir, I don't owe an explanation to you. There is no aspect of the Sharia I disagree with. I am against vigilante justice and taking the law into one's own hands. So he's against vigilante violence, but he has no problem with the idea of apostates being killed for leaving Islam. Do you see the double standards here? They show the world how one-sided the standards are. It only applies to them. If someone killed a Muslim for leaving Islam, we should rightly be upset and condemn that. But if ex-Muslims are killed by the state, that's okay? We will not condemn this barbarism. It's part of our religion. Ali Dawah even said he's proud of this law. This is why Islam is garbage. It's a supremacist ideology that puts kuffar, dhimmis, apostates, homosexuals, and even other Muslim sects down. To prove my point even more strongly, when I asked Wasim why they twist up our names like calling Gondal Dongle, Wasim said, no Muslim would ever respect Dongle or Apus or you, to be honest. Isn't that a given? You know, when non-Muslims call Muslims Muzzies or Mohammedans, I always remind them not to do that. Yet these guys can't even have basic decency with us and they still expect us to want to talk to them? I will repeat myself once more. Islam is a supremacist ideology that puts down others. It is bad for the world. It is the only religion I am aware of that if you convert to it, you can legally be killed for leaving it. Wasim angrily demanded all of us to condemn the killing of Muslims while at the same time refusing to condemn his own evil ideology that kills others in the name of protecting the religion. Thanks for watching. Please consider joining the Abdullah Samir team on Patreon to support me financially and subscribe if you're new here. Help me to keep doing this work. This is your friendly neighborhood ex-Muslim, Abdullah Samir, signing out.